We're back with another On the Line segment. This week brought to you by James Hoover over at Pure Cleaner Broken Arrow. They do a great job, and we're super proud to have them on board with us as a partner, and really excited and love working with them. And then obviously for our On the Line segment, speaking of a Hoover, we've got dirt crowd driver Emilio Hoover. Emilio, how you doing today?
Doing all right, I think. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I
Good.
know we had to reschedule from yesterday. I know you've been working hard
Yeah.
and all
Yep.
that good stuff, but that's the real world. But let's talk about racing. I know you are the latest OCRS winner. You had a great showing over at Creek County. Walk us through that a little bit, how that was for the weekend for you. I know we got to see a little bit of the video. I wasn't out there in person, but awful dry slick track, but you ended up with the win over there. Tell us a little bit how the night went for you, and walk us through it.
Uh, Great night for us. Starting the heat race, started fourth, ran second, kind of heavy at the time. Felt great. Come feature time, just I guess with the 410s the night before, and then it was really hot on Saturday. It was probably the hottest day of the year so far. One of the hottest days I've ever been racing on.
Wow.
And just dried way out top to bottom. A little bit of a cushion if you could hit it right, but the curb, especially with the 410s the night before, beat it down, made it real easy to drive over in the top of two. And three and four, the exit of four, there was just a huge hole for some reason that actually I did a massive wheel stand coming out of four on the first lap because I didn't know it was there.
I saw
And it
that.
just
I
took
saw
the whole
that.
front of the car up. I had no idea that was there on the first lap. I've never seen the track do anything like that, but so it ended up on the bottom down there in three and four. I think Blake Edwards had a really good run up there. I have no idea how or couldn't figure that out, but
Yeah,
it was still racy, a lot of fun.
he seemed to have a little bit different line there. But like you said, it's crazy for our fans that are dirt fans, but don't realize how much the track changes, how it can be different from times. I mean, you probably have thousands of laps at Creek County, and then for you to say that weekend you hadn't seen anything like it, it just goes to show how versatile you have to be as a driver when it comes to dirt track racing, because you've got to find a groove and where the car works and where you think you feel speed, and you don't do that with spotters and hand signals and a radio communication. So a lot of people don't realize how you're out there on an island by yourself, and it's by the feet of your by the seat of your pants and what's in your hands and what's your feet. So super proud of you. I know that was a technical race. It seemed like everything slowed down, and it was kind of one of those things that you had to be really easy on the throttle, and you got to be able to feel the car. So super proud of you there. I know Victory Lane is not a rare place for you to be, so being the defending champion, but we were out there I think the weekend before we were at Colcord and actually got to see you run in person, and we tried to get there for the King of the Wing. That thing canceled, but out at Colcord, I think you ended up. I think you had a fourth place run there, and that one was on the fence. So
Yes,
kind of
yeah,
just
yeah.
goes to show what how these tracks can change. And I love that Colcord facility. Nothing against Creek County. Creek's been good too, but for me, that's a new one for me to go see the sprint cars, and so I enjoy it. But seems like you guys are really on a roll and doing really good in the 9 car.
Yeah, it's been a great couple of weeks here. Had a kind of a rougher start to the season, just drew at the back of the first two heat races and couldn't move forward in the feature, so it feels good to be up front again.
Well, so how's the competition this year in the OCRS division stack up to last year? I know we're starting to see the car counts are in the mid 20s, but it seems like there's some really good equipment, some really good drivers in the pit area. Is that pretty? Are we about where we were last year with this series, or you think we've got some new blood coming in and going to raise the level of the competition?
It's only been three or four races. I know Sean is. He's just on it this year. No, I don't think anybody's ever gone 3 for 3 in OCRS history. Last I checked, but it's only been three or four races. We'll just have to see how the rest of the season shakes out. I know I didn't lead the championship last year until sometime in September or October, I think.
Right when it
So
counts, right?
yeah, right at the end. Only the last one counts.
That's exactly
Uh,
right. But so speaking of which, I know we talked a little bit before you came on air. You were originally scheduled this weekend to run at Humboldt, I believe, on Friday night, and then 81 on Saturday. Looks like the Humboldt event has been canceled and still originally scheduled currently for the 81 Speedway. I know we've got some weather as we discussed, but I think you're probably looking forward to that. Tell our viewers a little bit about 81 Speedway and what you like about it and how that track is.
81, it's a nice facility. Not, it's real big. It's probably the biggest track we'll go to. That and Fort Smith will probably be the two biggest tracks we'll be at all year. It's only a little bit smaller than Knoxville. Not wide corners. Race is great. I think I've been there a few times. And ASCS stuff too in the midget once. It's just really nice. All gravel pits. I haven't been up in the grandstands, but that's just a place I really like. I like how the track runs in, ends starts on the bottom, works out way wide, 2 lanes sometimes as the track gets really wide, and then just a whole lot of fun.
Good deal. Well, obviously we'll be looking forward to that. I won't be attending that event, but we'll definitely be watching, and we'll have you back on to discuss that. But wanted to get you on, congratulate you on the win from last week, obviously, and know you got a lot of speed in the car going forward. Love having you on, and look forward to having you on again next week, and maybe we can go over things again.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
All right, you want to rattle off who all you got behind Emilio Hoover Racing?
Oh man, yeah. I mean, first of all, Richie Burchick and Michael McIntyre. That's our two pit guys, man. They put in so much work to get these cars ready to go week in and week out. They're the whole reason we can finish up front. And then, all the stickers on the car: Pure Clean, Realty Connect, Eclipse Claims, Money Components, probably Dirt Crowd. Obviously, is up there. Ameriflex sponsors the series, and by extension, us. Because that's the whole reason we can even go race regularly like this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm.
Well, we appreciate it, Emilio.
That's
We
about
love
it.
having you on the platform with us, and you're a great representative of what we got going on, and we love having you. So super proud of you. Congratulations on the win again, and we'll look forward to talking to you again real soon.
Right on. Thank you very much.
All right. Take care, Emilio. Appreciate it. All right, that'll wrap
No
up
problem.
that on the line segment with Emilio Hoover. Really got a lot of speed in his car right now, and love having him on. So if you get a chance, go check out his Dirt Crowd page and join Emilio Hoover Racing today. So we'll be back soon.